Hello, I'm Coach Frank Allocco, and today I'd like to speak to you about habits learned through the pursuit of goals. Since 1981, I have appreciated the opportunity to return to my roots in New Providence, New Jersey each summer to conduct my annual Excel basketball camps. This summer, I addressed our campers in the tiny elementary school gym at the Academy of Our Lady of Peace. I shared my love for my hometown and how each landmark of this little suburb brings back a special memory. I explained that the court we were standing on once served as the church for the Catholic community, and it always had such special significance to me. I recalled the eagerness my classmates and I had for Christmas Eve of 1966, when the first Mass would be held in the brand new church, and the old church, our multi-purpose room, would become our gym and host our first elementary school basketball team. We counted the days until the rows of chairs would be removed and that gym would become ours. We couldn't wait to wear our new blue and white uniforms and represent OLP. During those summer and fall days on the playground, I challenged my friends, Bob Moser, John Catano, Drew Gardner, Joe Nipper, Donald Featherston, and Frankie Dill, to aspire to the loftiest of goals to beat the legendary Lincoln School basketball team. My friends thought I was delusional. After all, Lincoln School hadn't lost a game in years. In fact, no team had ever come within 20 points of defeating them. That's how good they were. That summer, our new gym was still the parish church, so most of our basketball time was spent on the tiny courts of the New Providence Community Pool or on the asphalt court at Hillview School. We were determined to fulfill our goal, but realized we had an uphill battle, as the Lincoln School team was not your typical 8th grade team. They had fully grown men. Chris Berg, Dennis Cook, Alan Lesnowich, Roy Baldwin, Dave Halleck, Norm Darrington, each player bigger, stronger, and more talented than we were. But we had a dream, and we were totally committed to do the work to achieve the impossible. That fall saw the close of the pool, and our workouts moved to our teammates' homes, from my outdoor basket mounted to the telephone pole on the curb at Slope Drive, to Donald Featherston's hoop hanging over his garage, and ultimately to the rented indoor court at Hillview School. But no matter where we played or whatever we practiced, our eye was always on the prize to beat Lincoln School. After miles of running, thousands of shots, hours of dribbling repetitions, and countless playground basketball games, the day finally came, and we were ready to test ourselves against the best. We walked the quarter of a mile to Lincoln School, and as I did my best to motivate my friends, I told them, this is the day. This is what we've been working for. This is our time to pull off the greatest upset in the history of youth basketball. When we arrived at the gym, we were escorted to the tiny locker room, and we listened attentively to the final instructions from Coach Nipper and Coach Grouse. With our preparation now complete, we ran to the court, where we were greeted by an overflow crowd of 150 in the tiny elementary school gym, all there to see another team destroyed by this amazing collection of talent. I still remember the clock running down as I dribbled down the court for one final possession. The fans joined in unison. They were counting down the time: 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I quickly began my crossover dribble and ran my defender, Dave Halleck, into an elbow screen set by Frankie Dill. And with Alan Lesnowitz stepping out to help his screen teammate, I elevated and lofted a jump shot over him. That game transformed into slow motion as that ball spun slowly toward the rim. And with the fans counting 3, 2, 1, that ball swished right through the net. I raised my arms in celebration. I was jumping up and down, running around the gym as my teammates looked on in stunned silence. Dave and Alan looked at me in bewilderment, but I continued to express my excitement until Alan finally said, "Frank, what are you doing? What are you so excited about? You lost the game." Without missing a beat, I replied, "Yeah, we may have lost, but you only beat us by 18 points. Your streak of 20 points wins is over." We gave our best that day and battled the Lincoln School team with every ounce of our energy and commitment to each other. When I look back at that time, I realized the end result wasn't beating Lincoln School. It was about shooting for the stars, striving to be our best, and giving all we had in search of our dream. Earlier this month, 54 years later, Frank Dill, our center, and I shared a breakfast and reminisced how special that summer and fall was. We remembered how hard we pushed each other, how we coaxed and challenged ourselves to always give our best, and how each repetition brought our team closer together, teaching us valuable lessons about commitment to a cause. We talked fondly of the lifelong relationships we made through our joint mission of hard work, while developing a work ethic that would lead to success in later ventures. I finished my camp story that day by challenging our campers to always set their goals high, to use their time wisely in their efforts to achieve them, and to always realize that the end result is not necessarily measured in the achievement of the goal, but rather in the habits learned through setting goals and the unwavering commitment to their pursuit. These are skills that will long outlast the scores recorded in a fading record book. Keep listening, keep learning, and strive to be your best. And remember, excellence doesn't take days off.